What's up, y'all? Easy life, man. 222. They call me easy because I make everything look easy. Straight like that. So look, let's get straight into it, man. I'm gonna give y'all 3 important tips when starting video production, or how to start video production, or get off the porch, jump off the porch. I'm gonna give y'all 3 important tips. Tip number 1, if you don't have a camera, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to video production and starting a video production company, you're gonna have to do a lot of investing. So be prepared for your pockets to burn. You know what I'm saying? But for real, if you don't have a camera, a DSLR or actual cinematography camera starting off, and you want to start film, my suggestion is start with your iPhone. Practice with your iPhone. Everybody has an iPhone. They making the iPhones more advanced as we go every day. Like, you literally can shoot a whole movie almost with your iPhone. Now, you won't get all the depth of field and the ISO and the aperture options to do that. But when it comes to, if you want to do slow-mo, if you want to do time-lapse and things like that, you can really create an awesome video when it comes to your iPhone. So if you want to start video production, start off with your iPhone. Boom. So your iPhone, it gives you different settings. If you notice, and if you look in your corner and you go to your camera and your video, in the corner, right-hand corner, has 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, 120 frames per second. If you start off video production, that's really video one-on-one. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know that, it's cool also, because you'll learn as you go. If you do have a good budget and you got some, a couple hundred or thousand to spend, if you want to get a camera and not use your iPhone, I'm going to put 3 cameras down in the description, the links that y'all can link, and y'all can go check out them cameras, and whatever one y'all think fit y'all go check that out. Tip number 2, y'all. Build your portfolio. So, what I mean by build your portfolio, work for yourself. Don't just wait for people to come and, yeah, you got a wedding, yeah, you got a birthday, yeah, you got a documentary that someone wants to shoot, but work for yourself. Build your resume, build your portfolio. Like, shoot short films, create short films, go out, get B-roll, put together a B-roll, create reels and things like that to get your skills and skill level up. So when people do reach out to you, you have a genre and have a variety of videos to show people. Some clients, they'll reach out to you and they'll request or ask for some type of work to be shown. And if they want a wedding shot and you don't have no wedding, under your belt, there's nothing you can show them, So they're not going to trust your judgment and say, oh, I could shoot a wedding, and they have nothing to show you. You never shot a wedding. So I wouldn't trust you, to shoot a wedding if you never shot a wedding, if it's your first wedding. I don't care if you filmed for 10 plus years. If you never shot a wedding, I'm going to have some type of doubt, in my mind that you won't be able to get the job done. So I recommend reaching out to people that they about to wedding. If your cousin's shooting a wedding, or if your cousin about to get married, don't always chase the dollar bill. Make sure your resume is built strong, and then your work will speak for itself. So when you got good work and a good resume built up, and you show people your work gonna say, oh, they're gonna say, oh yeah, they're gonna say, oh yeah, that's awesome. How much you charge? Because your work speaks for itself. Now, if you don't have an actual genre to show, for like a wedding or a documentary and things like that, just to, build your trust, I'll shoot this wedding for you for free. I know it sounds crazy. Oh, dang, you shot a whole wedding for free? Yeah, I shot a whole wedding for free. It's because if another client in the future calls me for a wedding and they say, hey, you got a wedding that you can show me? Guess what? That wedding that I shot for free, that's going to save me, because I can go get that wedding, send it to the client. They're going to love that wedding, and then they're going to say, okay, we see you can shoot weddings. Now they trust you because they see what your work can show. So your work always speaks for itself. Your work speaks way louder than your words when it comes to this game. When it comes to videography, your work speaks louder than your words. I know it sounds crazy, but when you starting off, and if it's just something that you love to do, you'll do a lot of things for free just to get it under your belt, just to put it in that folder. And then when you need it in your folder, boom, it's going to save you at the end. Trust me. Tip number 3. Work on your basic editing. I would have to say, starting off videography, it's very, very, very hard to find an editor these days, even if you've been doing video for 10 years, because that's the hardest, most tedious thing to do when it comes to building a film and building a video, right? When you make a video and you make a film, editing is the tedious part. The shooting is the fun part. Everybody want to pick up the camera and shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got that. Look at this shot. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't wait to edit. Yeah. But guess what? When you get in the lab, it's totally different. It's totally different. Nobody really likes to edit for real. If you like to edit, shout out to you. Kudos. I edit, but I don't like to edit. So my point I'm trying to get to is, learn your basic editing, because if you don't learn your basic editing and you just know how to film and get shots, if you don't know how to take them clips and put them in your editing software, then you're not going to complete your videos. You know why? Because you don't have nobody to edit your videos. So when you learn your basic editing, basically, once you get them clips and you film, yeah, you film, but your footage most likely will sit on ice or collect dust because you don't know how to edit. So I will always recommend, I went to school for video production, digital filmmaking. So I was forced to learn how to edit because we had an editing class, and we had an After Effects class, Adobe After Effects, and we had a Final Cut Pro 10 class. So I was forced, I had to pass those classes to graduate. So I was pretty much forced to learn editing. But if I wasn't forced to learn editing, I didn't go to school, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't be as good of an editor that I am today, because seeing that I went to school and I wanted to graduate, I had to get past editing. I had to lock myself in. I had to lock in and learn it, because my classmates and my peers, they was trying to figure it out on their own. And when they got it, their brain was already spinning. When they got it, it takes so much tedious work and so much concentration and so much ideas and your imagination. They like, you on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you on your own. I already edited my project. I made my boat move from here to here, and that took me 3 hours. So I don't know, you on your own. So basically I had to learn myself. But editing is the most important, because you have to have the continuity. You have to tell a story when you edit. You have to sync, adjust the audio. You have to color correction. You got to do a lot. You know, you got to put the sound effects on it and everything like that. So basically, editing is everything. Editing is, you know, shooting is just the lettuce, you know, but editing put the carrots, put the onions, that's all the ingredients that you add to it to make it a full salad. So always learn to edit basic. If you don't do anything, please sit down about an hour or two every day. Final Cut Pro 10 is what I edit on, so that's what I recommend. Just learn post-production. You know, if you don't know how to do post-production, learn it fast, because it will save you again. These are 3 tips that will save you first start video production, and 3 tips that you will always want to lock in and learn first thing first and build before you get in the real industry and they start cutting you left and right because you don't expect what's going on. So I'm telling you, these 3 tips right here is very important. I wish I knew them. When I started, I had to learn as I go. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what y'all think in the comments about other tips that I can explain in my next videos in the future. Easy Life 222, and they call me Easy because I make everything look easy.